The distributive property is the property that we can use to help us multiply numbers that are big very easily and quickly in our head. Now, the idea behind the distributive property is that we want to look at our numbers and break apart one of these numbers in order to make it easy to multiply in our head. Now, 8 is a very small number, so we're not going to break that one apart. But what I am going to do is I'm going to look at this 37 and think about how I can break this apart into two numbers that still give me a sum of 37, but that would make it easy to multiply in my head. And the key to this is that one number should be less than 10, and one number should be a multiple of 10. So for this number, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it apart into be 30, which is my multiple of 10, and 7, because 30 plus 7 gives me 37. Okay? Now, the reason I do this is because now I can take this 8 and multiply it by each of these two factors and get an answer very easily in my head. Let me show you. Okay, step 1. If I were going to do this part together, that says 8 times 30. Okay, because these parentheses means multiply. So I'm going to do 8 times 30, which gives me an answer of 240. Now, this 8 is outside our parentheses. So it's being multiplied by everything inside our parentheses, which means it's also going to multiply times the 7. So in addition to 8 times 30, I also have 8 times 7. And 8 times 7 is 56. Now the way the distributive property helps us is I have 30 plus 7, which means I want this answer plus this answer, which would give me an answer of 296. Okay, so 8 times 37 is 296. And I can do that easily in my head because I know 8 times 30 is 240, 8 times 7 is 56, and 240 plus 56 is 296. Let me show it to you again. Okay, again, first step is to break apart one of our numbers. We're going to break apart this number into one group of 10 and one number that's less than 10. So 59 is going to break apart to be 50 plus 9. Okay, so what I've got is 6 times 50 plus 9. That's what these parentheses mean. So 6 times 50, I've got 6 times 50 here. I've also got 6 times 9. Well, 6 times 50 is 300. 6 times 9 is 54. And because I added these together, it gives me an answer of 354. And that's how the distributive property can help you multiply very quickly in your head.